Welcome back to Season 11 of my Oklahoma Sooners Dynasty, and today we are jumping into our 7th game of the season, taking on the 4-2, number 18 ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers. They will be led by an 83 overall quarterback in Joe Williams, at running back a 90 overall in Matt Booker, and then at wide receiver they have an 81 in Jacob Sullivan with 95 speed, and a 79 in Paul Collins with 92 speed. Nebraska got off to a pretty rough start to the year, beginning 1-2, but have now turned it into a 3-game winning streak, including a win over Ohio State. We are coming off a big win of our own against the former number 1 team in the country, Notre Dame. The game was never really close, and let's see if we can keep that momentum going today. We get a rainy night game here in Norman against a rival opponent. Oklahoma will get the ball first at the 25-yard line. Doug Brooks coming off a perfect day where he threw no incompletions and 6 touchdowns. On the first play of the game, it'll be an option play, and Brooks will keep it himself but get run into his own blocker and lose 2. Brooks now back in shotgun again on 2nd and 12. And we'll give this one to Pendleton. Pendleton will truck one man, and he'll get close to the marker, a 10-yard gain. Brooks is back in shotgun. We'll go back to Pendleton again right at the middle for the quick and easy first down, a gain of 9. Now a 5-wide set for the Sooners. Brooks comes back in shotgun, no one else in the backfield. He'll take the snap and we'll throw this one to the outside. That one's caught by Carrington. He'll get brought down in Nebraska territory, a gain of 15. We come back in shotgun one more time. Brooks will take the snap and run the play action. And now we're going to look to go deep downfield, and I did not see that other safety, but luckily it will fall incomplete. I went for a shot play, clearly did not work out. But luckily they could not catch the pass, so we get to keep it. 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun, handoff to Pendleton, and he'll break that tackle in the backfield, juke out another player, and end up with a 3-yard run, which is a lot better than what that should have been. Now a 3rd and 7. Brooks is back in pistol. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. And we're going to get sacked as we're trying to throw it, so it doesn't count as a sack, but it does fall incomplete. We're going to see what our kicker Brian Wood's range is exactly. This is a 58-yard attempt, which is an incredibly long field goal for a college kicker. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and does it have the distance? No, it does not. No good. Nebraska holds us to no points on our first drive. Now they come out in shotgun. Williams will take the snap. He throws to the outside, and that's going to fall incomplete. It now brings up a 2nd and 10. Williams out of shotgun will hand off to Booker, who goes up the middle and is brought down for a 4-yard carry. Now a 3rd and 6. He's back in shotgun at his own 45. Williams will take the snap and throw this one downfield, caught by a wide open man. He'll be brought down to the Sooners' 35-yard line, getting the first down. An incomplete pass on the next play sets up a 2nd and 10. Still at the 35-yard line. Williams will take the snap, hand off to Booker, who goes to the outside, but is brought down by Hunter Cade in the backfield, a loss of 1. Williams comes back in shotgun. He'll look to pass. It's going to be a screen under pressure and sacked on the play by Hunter Cade for a loss of 11 this time. Following the punt, the Sooners come out of the 24-yard line. Out in pistol, Brooks will take the snap, run the play action. A quick throw downfield will be caught by Seth Phillips, and he'll be brought down near the 40, a gain of 16 on the play. 1st and 10, now back in shotgun. Pendleton is the running back. It'll be a fake to him. And now we're going to lob this one deep downfield. He's got Mangum, who makes the catch and is brought down for a 37-yard gain. But John Mangum looked like he was shaken up, whatever. It looks like he was injured. He has been one of our main receivers his entire time at Norman, so hopefully he is not too injured. On 1st and 10, we'll take the snap. It'll be a read option. Brooks will keep it himself, and he'll get brought down for a 3-yard gain. That will bring up a 2nd and 7 now for Oklahoma. Brooks is back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and look to pass. We'll throw this one underneath. That's caught by Edwards, and he'll get the first down for the Sooners, an 8-yard gain. And now, luckily for the Sooners, John Mangum is back on the field already in the slot. It's 1st and 10. Brooks from under center will drop back to pass. And we'll throw to John Mangum on his first play back. He makes the catch down inside the 1-yard line. Oklahoma comes out in a goal line set here. Brooks will take the snap. It's a QB sneak, and he will not get into the end zone. No gain on the play. On 2nd and goal, we're back in a goal line set again. Brooks is lined up under center. It'll be a toss play to the outside, and Pendleton will use his speed into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We strike first today and go up 7-0. Nebraska would start their drive with a 5-yard run, so now it's 2nd and 5. He comes back in shotgun with 2 running backs in the backfield. He'll give it to Woods, who goes up the middle and has the first down for a 9-yard carry. Williams will take the snap. It's another handoff. This one to Booker, but he is hit in the backfield for no gain. I thought that one was going to be a loss. Brian Bass came flying in that time. Now it's 2nd and 10. He comes back in shotgun again. He'll send Collins in motion. He lines up in the backfield. It'll be an option play, but he's going to get snuffed out in the backfield for a loss of 4. That play was made by our number 1 corner, Jeff Cox. Now on 3rd down, he'll lob it downfield. He has Collins open, but he won't get the first down. Only a gain of 11. There will be one final play here in the first quarter. With 4 seconds to go, we will hand this one to Pendleton, who goes to the outside, spins out a defender, has the first down, fumbles the ball, and Nebraska has recovered. Not exactly how I envisioned that drive going, but now 1st and 10 at the Sooners 45 to start the second quarter. Williams back in shotgun, be a handoff, and that's a blown up play in the backfield by Brian Bass for a loss of 3. That sets up a 2nd and 13 now for Nebraska. Williams back in shotgun again. He'll send Collins in motion. He lines up as a running back. It'll be a handoff, and he is hit in the backfield for a loss of 3 again. Once again, I believe by Jeff Cox. No, that was Ben Rivers. It sets up a 3rd and 15 now for Nebraska. Williams back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and looks to go deep downfield, and he'll throw it deep downfield, but overthrow everybody. Well, the Oklahoma defense was able to bail out Brandon Pendleton. We're going to go right back to him here on the first play of the next drive, though, and he'll get hit in the backfield for a loss of 3. Now a 2nd and 13. Brooks is back in pistol. He'll drop back to pass. We'll throw this one to the outside. Caught by Carrington, who's wide open, brought down to the 45 for a gain of 18. Now we have a new set of downs with a fullback in the backfield with us. And we will be handing this one to Pendleton up the middle for the first down, and he'll get brought down for a 14-yard run. Now we come out with Brooks as the only one in the backfield. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. Under pressure, they're blitzing on the play, and he's going to get sacked for a loss of 6. There was maybe someone open downfield, but I did not see them. That will bring up a 2nd and 16 for Oklahoma. We come out with 3 running backs in the backfield. It will be an option play. Brooks will keep himself, and now toss it out to Pendleton, who will break that tackle. He has the first down the sideline inside the 20, 10, 5, and Brandon Pendleton into the end zone for the 2nd time today. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now down by 14, Nebraska comes out of the 25-yard line. Williams in shotgun. It'll be an option play. Toss it to the outside, but that got blown up both directions. A loss of 5 thanks to Dwayne Jones. Oklahoma read that play perfectly. Now 2nd and 15 at the 20-yard line. Williams will take the snap. Hand off to Booker to go up the middle, and he has a decent gain here. A gain of 10 to set up a 3rd and 4. They come out in a 5-wide set. Williams will take the snap. He's going to lob this one to the outside, but he overthrew a wide open man. Weber back to return another punt here. And the blocking will set up pretty nicely here. Weber to the outside, cuts back in, only has a couple people left to beat, but gets caught from behind. A 31-yard return. We take over in great field position, back in shotgun. We'll run the play action, and we're going to go deep to the end zone, and that one will be caught by John Carrington. 1 play on the drive, 34-yard touchdown, and we take a 21-0 lead. 1st and 10. Williams back in shotgun. We'll send Thompson in motion. Now down by 3 touchdowns. Hands off to Booker, but he's hit in the backfield for a loss of 2. That time it was J.R. Pearson, our star defensive tackle, getting in the backfield. Now 2nd and 12. Williams out of shotgun. Will drop back to pass. He goes downfield, and that was going to fall incomplete, knocked out of his receiver's hands. That sets up a 3rd and 12 for the Cornhuskers. Williams out of shotgun, will drop back to pass, and he throws over the middle, and there is nobody there. Maybe that ball got tipped if I can talk, but they will punt it away. The Sooners start this next drive at about the 50-yard line. Back in pistol, it'll be a counterplay to Pendleton, and he will turn that into a 9-yard run. It brings up a 2nd and 1, now back in a 5-wide set. We'll take the snap and throw this one downfield. That'll be caught by Mangum, but knocked out through contact. It brings up a 3rd and 1 for the Sooners. Back in shotgun. It'll be a read option. Brooks will keep himself, spin out a defender, and he gets brought down for a 5-yard gain. 1st and 10 now with 2.5 minutes to play here in the half. It'll be a handoff to Pendleton to the outside. He has the first down run and will get brought down for a 13-yard gain. They have not been able to stop him on this drive so far. 1st and 10. With about 2 minutes to go in the half now. Handoff to Pendleton. He'll cut back in, and that's definitely going to stop him. Only a 2-yard run. Now a 2nd and 8. Brooks back in shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. And we're going to throw this one to the back corner of the end zone for Weber, and that one's going to be caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. I thought it got intercepted for a second, but we go up 28-0. 1st and 10. With 1 minute and 11 seconds to go in the half, they do have all 3 timeouts. Williams will come out and lob this one downfield. He finds Gray for the first down, a gain of 14. 1st and 10 with 1 minute and 7 seconds to go here in the half now. Williams will take the snap and look to pass again. And this time he's going to get sacked on the play by Hunter Cade for a loss of 6. That would make Nebraska burn their first timeout. Now 1:03 to play in the half. Williams out of shotgun will drop back. He's going to lob this one downfield, and that one will be incomplete. That was real close to a flag, though, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get called for pass interference. I took over the defensive back and thought I could get there in time. That one's on me. Now 1st and 10 of the 49. Williams will drop back to pass. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Booker, but he is blown up in the backfield by multiple Sooners. A loss of 3 on the play. That brings up a 2nd and 13, and they would burn their second timeout. Williams back in shotgun will drop back to pass again. He's going to throw this one to the outside, caught by Booker, who cuts up the sideline, but he got popped by Kyle Olsen, a 9-yard play. But the clock would continue to run, so now 3rd and 4. Williams out of shotgun will drop back, a quick throw caught by Sullivan, and he'll get brought down for a 7-yard gain. They have not burned that final timeout just yet. The clock is still running, now under 30 seconds. Williams under pressure, goes deep down the middle, finds Sullivan. He paid for it, but has a 25-yard gain. Now 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Williams out of shotgun will drop back to pass. Dances around the pocket. He's going to throw this one away. Williams back in shotgun will be a handoff to Bishop, who goes to the outside, and he'll get brought down for a 5-yard play. However, the clock is running. He'll take the snap. Looking to pass here. He throws downfield, caught by Thompson, and he has the first down, and they'll burn their final timeout. Well, the coach suggestion called for a regular defensive play, but they will line up for a field goal here. They'll take the snap, and the kick is away, and they avoid the shutout today. It's 28-3 at the half. And Nebraska will get the ball to start the second half. It is 1st and 10 at the 25. Williams back in shotgun will drop back to pass. He's going to lob this one down the sideline. That's caught by Sullivan for a gain of 20 on the play. Now a 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Williams back in shotgun. Has their offense found its rhythm? He'll drop back to pass. A quick throw caught by Booker. Never mind, knocked out of his hands. Williams back in shotgun will drop back to pass. It's going to be a screen to the outside. It's caught by Booker. Some of the blocking sets up, and he turns that into an 8-yard play. Now a 3rd and 2 with 2 running backs in the backfield. See where Williams wants to go with this. It will be a handoff to Woods up the middle, and he will get the first down just barely to keep their drive alive. Now a 1st and 10 at the Sooners' 45-yard line. Williams out of shotgun will drop back to pass. He fires over the middle. That's caught by Collins. He has the first down for a gain of 12 here. Williams is all alone in the backfield. He'll take the snap, but the Sooners are blitzing. He's going to go down the sideline. That'll be caught by Gray, and he's down near the 10. 1st and 10, but essentially it's 1st and goal. Williams will take the snap, and he is hit in the backfield on an option for a loss of 2 by, I believe, Dwayne McDaniel. Now a 2nd and 12. He's back in shotgun again. He'll take the snap. This one's a handoff to Bishop, but he is going nowhere. No gain on the play. That sets up a 3rd and 12 for Nebraska. Williams will take the snap, stand in the pocket, dancing around, under a lot of pressure, throws on the run, and that one will fall incomplete. Well, the defense may have not been able to keep the shutout alive, but they will be able to keep no touchdowns alive right now. On 4th and 12, they will try about a 30-yard field goal. The kick is away, and it is good, making it 28-6. The Oklahoma offense will take the field for the first time in this half. Brooks out of pistol, be a counterplay to Pendleton, and Pendleton will make that a 9-yard gain to set up a 2nd and 1. On the next play, 2 running backs in the backfield, but we'll give it back to Pendleton. He'll have the first down and more. He's finally brought down for a gain of 13 on the play. Quarterback Doug Brooks lines up under center on the next play. We're on the play action to Pendleton. He's under pressure, escapes the first one, now throws downfield, and that one should have been intercepted. That was definitely a panic pass from me. It brings up a 2nd and 10. Now line back up in shotgun, and we'll hand this one to Pendleton, who will bounce it to the outside. Now Pendleton's off to the races inside the 20, 10, 5, and not a touchdown. Brought down inside the 1. A gain of 53 on the play. Now Corey Mays is in the game. We're in a goal line set. Brooks will take the snap. It's a play action. He'll throw to the fullback, caught by Harrell, and somehow they say he lost a yard. Now a 2nd and goal. Pendleton back in shotgun, still inside the 1. We'll take the snap, a quick throw to the outside, and that one's going to be incomplete. Well, now it's time to run the smart play here on 3rd and goal in shotgun. We'll take the snap, hand off to Pendleton, who will walk into the end zone completely untouched, and the Sooners are now up 35-6. On the next Nebraska drive, they face a possible 3-and-out. It is 3rd and 5. Williams back in shotgun, will drop back to pass. He's under pressure, getting sacked on the play. That's a fumble recovered by Nebraska, but it will lead to a 4th down. And by the way, getting the sack on the play was once again Hunter Cade. A pretty solid punt return sets us up at the Nebraska 45-yard line. Brooks is back in pistol. He'll take the snap and drop back to pass. And we're going to go deep down the left side for Mangum, who is in single coverage, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Brooks is back in pistol. He'll take the snap, run the play action, throw over the middle. That one's caught by Mangum for a 16-yard gain and the first down. Now we're back in shotgun. It'll be a counterplay out to Pendleton, who has kind of killed them all day. And he'll have another solid run here, a 12-yard gain and another Sooners first down. He's over 200 yards today. 1st and 10 with about a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Out of shotgun, we go right back to Pendleton up the middle for another first down, and he is going to be brought down near the 1, a 16-yard gain this time. 1st and goal with about 30 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. We'll run the play action. Now throw this one to the end zone, and that bounces off the hands of the backup tight end, Gillum. That brings up a 2nd and goal. And it'll be a read option handoff to Pendleton, who spins out a defender and gets his 4th touchdown today as we go up 42-6. He is having a monster game. We now jump into the 4th quarter, where Nebraska's at their own 42-yard line with a 3rd and 10. Williams will pump fake to the outside. Now dancing around, he'll lob this one downfield. He finds his man for the first down into Sooner territory. Nebraska looking to add some garbage time points. He drops back to pass. He lobs it downfield. He's got Gray for another Nebraska first down. Williams is back in shotgun. He'll drop back to pass here. He lobs over the middle. That's caught by Bishop, and that will set up a 2nd and inches. They come out back in shotgun for the 2nd down. Williams will drop back to pass. Under pressure, a quick throw caught by Woods. He'll break that tackle and get brought down near the 5. 1st and goal for Nebraska now. Williams back in shotgun. It'll be a handoff to Woods to go up the middle, and we will not keep them out of the end zone today. They make it 42-13. With 6.5 minutes to go, how much time can we chew off the clock on this drive? We'll start with a handoff to Pendleton, and he will begin with a 3-yard gain. Now a 2nd and 7 for the Sooners. Back in a pistol set again. It'll be a handoff to Pendleton to go up the middle for the first down, and he'll fumble the ball for the 2nd time today, and Nebraska has another fumble recovery. Pendleton has been great today, but does have 2 fumbles, which slightly diminishes the day. 1st and 10 for Nebraska. He'll throw to the outside, caught by Thompson. That'll be a gain of 5 yards. Williams back in shotgun again. We'll take the snap and drop back to pass. He fires over the middle, and he got hammered on that, but somehow held on to it. About 5:20 to go now. Williams will take the snap out of shotgun again. He's dancing around the pocket under pressure and getting sacked on the play for a loss of 7. That one's going to be Brian Bass. Now 2nd and 17. Williams will take the snap and looks to pass. He throws to the outside, caught by Sullivan, and he's brought down for a 10-yard gain. Now a 3rd and 7 at the Sooners' 20-yard line. Williams back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass. He's going to step up and go to the end zone. That one will be deflected by Dwayne Jones. They will go for it here on 4th down, though. Williams back in shotgun. With 4:27 to play, he'll take the snap and looks to pass. He throws underneath. That's caught, but he will get nowhere near the marker. Turnover on downs. Pendleton does have 2 fumbles today, but I believe they've turned that into 0 points. Now on 3rd and 4. Out of pistol, we'll throw it to the outside. That one's caught by McKinney. Needs to get the first down and will not get there. A loss of 1. We should punt this one away. We are going to jump a bit ahead into the Nebraska drive here. 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. Williams is back in shotgun, looking to add more garbage time points. Quick throw to the outside, and that'll be just a 2-yard gain. That brings up a 2nd and 8 with about a minute to go here in the game. Williams back in shotgun. It'll be an option play, but he is brought down in the backfield by Hunter Cade for a loss of 4. And Nebraska would burn a timeout there. You are down by 29 points with a minute to go. I think it's over. But Williams will look to pass, and he's going to get sacked by Hunter Cade for a 4th time today. They would then burn their 2nd timeout, 4th and 20, with 57 seconds to go. Williams will take the snap, lob downfield, caught by Sullivan, but he gets popped, and that should be the end of the game. That wraps up another blowout victory this season for the Sooners, and we are now 7-0 off the back of Brandon Pendleton. He had an amazing day, getting 4 touchdowns and over 200 yards. We did not really need to throw the ball a whole lot today, so Doug Brooks did not have quite as nice of a game as he had against Notre Dame, but does go 11 of 18 for 174 and 2 touchdowns on the ground. Brandon Pendleton absolutely killed them, 243 yards and 4 touchdowns. Receiving, John Carrington 3 for 67 and a score, Mangum 3 for 64, and then Robert Weber caught his touchdown in the back corner of the end zone. Kyle Olson and Hunter Cade both lead the team in tackles today, who both got 7. Hunter Cade was in the backfield all day with 6 tackles for loss and 4 sacks. We sacked him 5 times because Brian Bass also came away with 1, but we got no interceptions today. Quarterback Joe Williams went 26 of 40 for 273 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. They could not run the ball really at all today. Bishop was their best one, their fullback, who went 5 for 38. Woods did find the end zone once though. Then receiving, Jacob Sullivan 7 for 98. Gray 5 for 72, easily their best 2 receivers. We jump to our next game now, which week 9 was a bye week, so it'll be week 10 at Mississippi State, who is currently 3-5. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you next time.